Hello there, everyone. I know it's been a good minute since I posted on YouTube. I've got a few videos ready to post on YouTube. I've been working on a lot of TikTok. I've been posting there, so if you want to check out my TikTok, go there. But anyways, today we are going to be looking at a video from Mojo, and it is called the Top 10 Ridiculous Fashion Trends of the Decade. Because I thought to myself, hey, this will be a nice video idea to do. So, without the further ado, let's get into the video.
As the decade comes to a close, we're looking at some of the trends from the 2010s.
Those nails look like they would be so uncomfortable to have. Like they're just so out. Like it'll be hard to do things. Like I get you'll still be able to do things, but like you have to like position your hands weird and all that stuff. The nails. I mean, don't get me wrong, they look nice, but like they're just they just seem like they'll be so annoying.
Welcome to msmojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 ridiculous
All
fashion
right, all
trends of the
right.
decade. For this list, we're looking at fashion trends that we're hoping will disappear in the 2020s.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Number 10, clear accessories.
Clear.
Starting
Clear. That reminds me. Back in what? I think it was my freshman year of high school. I was taking a French 2 class, and in March we would do this thing called March Musicale, and we would you know, have all these different French songs, and we would go through them, and we have like a little brackets, and we will pick the ones we like, and at the end of the month, it'll come down to the last two, and then we'll pick whatever one is the best, and that would be the winner. Now, I remember one of the French music videos, and there was this chick, and she had a fucking clear dress. We all thought it was the stupidest thing. It would be so fucking uncomfortable too. Like, it was weird.
Starting in the earlier part of the decade and re-emerging in the last part of it, clear accessories have been around for a while now. While at first lucite jewelry and hair bits seemed pretty cool, it went too far when it started extending to shoes and bags. Isn't the point of wearing shoes so that people don't see your entire foot?
True. Is she wearing like those clear pants? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Obviously, they're gonna be like this rubbery plastic, so it's got to be so uncomfortable. And like, if you sweat, it'll just kind of stick, and like the condensation, like, could get within like the pants. Okay.
And in terms of purses, while they may look fashionable on the runway, it's
Fashionable.
just not practical or safe for everyone to see your chapstick, tampons, or house keys when you're
True.
walking
True.
around town. Number 9, bucket hats.
Okay. Bucket hats are kind of nice. I've been thinking about getting one myself. What's wrong with the bucket hats? Bucket hats are fine. Sure, some may look dumb, but there are also very nice looking bucket hats. This is just an outrage.
As part of the 90s revival, bucket hats made an appearance in the later part of the 2010s. Perhaps you remember wearing them when you were a kid, for sun protection. But then all of a sudden, celebs were sporting them, and it seemed like a legitimate fad that lasted more than a season. There's no way around it, though.
But they look nice. I'm glad they have been brought back. They do look quite nice. I don't. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just nice. I don't know. That is my opinion on the bucket hats.
Though wearing one of these makes you look like a fisherman, no matter how cool the rest of your outfit is. And
I just don't see the fisherman look. I mean, if you have the bucket hat and you have like fisherman clothes and such, then yeah. But like besides that, like this right here, the first thing that comes to mind is definitely not. This chick looks like she's a fisherman. Man, I bet she catch some good fish. This,
We think it's safe to say that that's not a look we're going for. Number 8, Crocs.
I don't like Crocs. They just look uncomfortable. They look stupid. I don't know. I was never a big fan of Crocs. I I wish these never came back because I remember being a kid and little kids would have Crocs and stuff. I never had them because I never liked them. I always wore like the cool Velcro shoes, the Lightning McQueens on the side. Those were my kind of fashion, looking like a badass, rocking the Lightning McQueen kicks. I don't like Crocs. The point is, I just don't like Crocs. I wish they never came back.
Relax. Feel the breeze on your feet. That's why Crocs have holes in them.
When Crocs first appeared on the scene,
See, if you want to feel the breeze on your feet, sandals, flip flops, those two footwears, sandals and flip flops, you can just wear those. Those are a lot better than Crocs.
it was obvious that they were uncool. Full stop. But as the years have passed, the younger generations began adopting them as something that was so hideous, they might just be cool.
Look how cute that color is. What's your
It just doesn't look good. No matter how you do it, it just does not look good whatsoever. And that is also not a nice color. I don't know why you would pick that kind of color for footwear in general. That is just not a good color.
inspiration? Make it personal.
In 2019, pop star Ariana Grande posted a photo of herself on Instagram not only wearing Crocs, but wearing them with socks. Sure, you may want to follow in your favorite celebrity's footsteps, but mark our words, you'll definitely be regretting this.
I wear my heart on my sleeve and my Crocs on my feet.
Number 7, man buns.
Sometimes I put my hair in a nice man bun, okay? They are not a bad fashion trend, okay? I am just offended. How could man buns be in the top 10 worst trends of the decade? That SMH.
Goodbye, white guy number 3. Love the man bun. He started the trend.
Most of the worst fashion trends seem to hit women the hardest, but we can think of at least one example from the 2010s that was inherently exclusive to men. The man bun emerged somewhere in the middle part of that decade and went strong for a short period of time before a not so graceful fall. We'll be honest, this trend did look good on some people, but it became so collectively
It does look good. It looks good. And it also helps if you have like long hair and you don't want to get it in your face, right? Yeah. You can always put your hair up in a man bun. Huzzah. See, not only does it look good, but it helps. I mean, sure, you can always put your hair in a ponytail or in some other way, but you gotta rock the man bun sometimes.
reviled that it turned into somewhat of a joke.
One last finger comb all the way back, any final adjustments, and you're dialed. That's right, boys. That's how to tie a highball.
When it came to clip-on man buns, however, we knew this trend.
Okay. I clip-on man buns. Yeah, get rid of those. Clip-on man. Why would they make clip-on man buns? Like, what the fuck? For you short-haired people, please. Can't believe this.
trend had been taken to its natural conclusion.
Fasten it onto your hair using the elastic pull cord, then tuck the cord up into the bun. You can walk around all day convincing everyone.
That just doesn't look good. What the fuck? Okay, the clip-on man buns can go. They can just get up out of here, right? Oof. Whew, those are not good at all. No, 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 no.
Everyone, you have the same hair and talent as the sexiest men alive.
Number 6, bike shorts. Especially in the front, too. I just feel like, ugh, I don't want to be all exposed. Like, it's not cute.
I never liked bike shorts. I've never had a pair. I mean, I guess they can help bikers, but like, they also look uncomfortable. You know, as a guy, they look very uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure the majority of you know what I'm going to be talking about when I say that. I just, ooh. Yeah, those can go. Those can go bye-bye. I do not want to ever see the face of bike shorts again. They can go huzzah and bye-bye.
The major factor driving the worst trends from the 2010s has to be the return of 90s fashion. One striking example that happens to be one of the later fads to arise is the bicycle short. When celebrities started sporting this look, we thought there was no way it could trickle down to the mainstream, but we were oh so wrong.
Why would anyone have the right idea in mind to be like, yes, I want to wear bike shorts? Like, who fucking wakes up in the morning and they just sit there on their bed, looking at their closet, thinking about what to wear, and they're like, ah, yes, bike shorts. That's what I want to wear. See, people that wear bike shorts are psychopaths. End of story.
This trend is especially tricky because it certainly looks best on people who are model thin and isn't nearly as forgiving on anyone.
It just doesn't look good. See, if you want something tight, there's leggings. Why can't you just wear leggings instead of fucking bike shorts? I'm a genius over here, you know.
Anyone else. Number 5, chunky running shoes. Speaking of the 90s,
Ooh, they're just so ugly. Look at all that. You don't need that much. Well, if you have those colors on the right kind of shoes, it'll look nice. I mean, those shoes are not that bad, per se.
Number 5, chunky running shoes. Speaking of the 90s, here's another relative.
Okay, those shoes do not match with that fit at all. Like, if you want to have shoes that match the fit like that, maybe like some black shoes. No, I see no, I think the yellow's part of her bag. Never mind. Just how I'm looking at this picture right now, the shoes do not match the fit at all.
Relic of the decade that we can't seem to leave behind. Wearing statement sneakers became more and more popular during the 2010s, but the iterations resembling over-the-top dad shoes seem almost intentionally clunky and unattractive. Perhaps that's what they're going for, but we still...
Those shoes do not match the fit at all. The shoes have too much color compared to the fit. As you can see, she is wearing all white, white pants, white shirt, and then she's got like a green coat. She could have had just plain white shoes, or maybe shoes with a little bit of green and a little bit of white, or maybe just green shoes. I mean, even black, nah, I don't think black shoes would really work with this. White shoes and maybe shoes with a little bit of green and white, and that's really it. See, those shoes just do not match the fit at all. I am going to become a fashion police, and I am going to arrest people like these that just have this, like, the fit is fine. Let me tell you, the fit is actually pretty good. Then you go down to the fucking shoes, and the shoes are just bad. They're just awful. They do not fit with the fit at all. Like, what the fuck?
Still never thought we'd get to a point where looking in style would mean wearing oversized.
Okay, I don't like those shoes. They're if you want to have shoes that make you taller, then wear fucking high heels. Okay, shoes with that much of a fucking base, that's just not good. I mean, if she had normal white shoes, that would look okay with the fit. But fucking those caught me off guard. Arrest her, fashion police, arrest her. Those shoes are actually fucking bad. Like, the other shoes that we've seen, is just the colors that kind of ruin the shoes. Now these shoes, they're just fucking horrible. These are horrendous shoes. Like, get them out of here. They can go bye-bye.
Sized white running shoes, with or without an exaggerated platform. These may have been seen on high fashion runways, but we have a feeling that in retrospect, we'll realize that's where they should have stayed. Number 4, Athleisure. This may be controversial.
What? At Athleisure? At what? What? The fuck is it called? What? What?
Realize that's where they should have stayed. Number 4.
The fuck is Athleisure? I'll probably explain. Do I want to look it up? Or should I just let's just let the video explain to me.
Athleisure. This may be controversial, but we're going to come out and say that perhaps the biggest trend of the decade is also one of the worst. The entire landscape of modern fashion has been changed by the emergence of athleisure. Wearing exercise clothes for
Oh, they're just exercise clothes. I'm just a little dumb. That's it. However, exercise clothes as just wearing them like kind of everyday thing. I mean, they look good. I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, how is this a bad fashion trend? You know, Mojo is probably on some like drugs or something. They think some of these fashion trends are actually bad. SMH.
non-exercise activities became the norm between 2010 and 2019. And while it may have seemed acceptable during this time, we may look back and wonder why we were.
Okay, that kind of like that just doesn't look good at all. There's some cases where it can look really good, and there's some cases that it just looks normal, right? They're just, oh, the dude's just wearing normal clothes, right? This just does not appeal to me. This just does not look good at all. It might just be the color of the pants, honestly. Honestly, the whole fit is the whole fit just doesn't match. Like, all these different colors, they're similar colors. Like, she's got the green hoodie, and then those kind of green pants, right? But it just doesn't match at all, and I don't like the fit. Fashion police, get her.
Wore workout pants out and about all the time. And moreover, why we spent so much darn money on them. Number
True.
3, very long. We spent.
True. Fucking clothes like that are just they are fucking expensive for no reason.
So much darn money on them. Number 3, very.
There it is. Like, sometimes they can look nice. 99% of the time, they just look shit. It's like a 1%. 1% of the time, they can look kind of nice. I feel like if you have them, it would be so hard to do anything with your hands. Like,
Very long fake nails.
What's your go-to nail design?
Long. Always
I
long.
could tell. Look at that.
Some trends may not look good, but they
What the fuck are those?
Long. Always
I
long.
could tell. Look at that.
You might as well just fucking tape knives to your nails at this point. To tape knives to your fingers. What the fuck are those? Those are like fucking all the way out here. You'll be fucking sitting there like, uh, uh, fucking long. Just why? Why? Fucking, someone tries to attack her. She's fucking.
Some trends may not look good, but they don't get in the way of you living your life. With this one, however, it can be a real problem.
This is what I like to call being revolutionary. Does this look blended?
Fake nails seem to have gotten longer and longer throughout the decade, to the point where even people in the mainstream were gluing on nails so long that they could barely use their smartphones.
I feel like because the nails are...
Yeah, like, how sure you can have your thumb kind of just flat. Kind of be like that, you know. It still seems very uncomfortable. The nails just get in the way. Sheesh.
They're so long, it makes painting them so much easier.
Not only are they inconvenient, but also they honestly don't even look good. Considering how hazardous this trend is, we're hoping that it will die down, and fast.
I'm literally obsessed with this. I just have to clean up around the edges of this with some makeup remover, and then they will look perfect.
Number 2, Fanny Packs.
I can agree with this. I've never liked the look of fanny packs, right? They just... Sure, they're useful in a way. They're helpful. But you can always get like a small kind of purse thing, a small little handbag thing, instead of having this horrendous bag attached to you. They're just fucking stupid, honestly.
Packs.
You know what? You win. That neon green fanny pack screams skeletal tourist. It's mine. Brought it from home.
Have we railed on the 90s enough yet? It seems like the most ridiculous trends of that bygone era have crept into modern fashion. This fad actually originated even earlier in the 80s, and now it's back with a vengeance.
But other than belts or like crossbody bags, which can be kind of annoying, there's not a lot of options for like jazzing up your middle section.
Well, let's talk about this now. How can you jazz up your middle section? Is it belts? I know she said, like, besides belts and the other things. Let's see. Oh, you could do the hoodies. Oh my god, I cannot talk for it. Do the hoodie thing. You know, you can just kind of like tie a hoodie around your waist. There's that. Let's see. I mean, yeah, there really isn't a lot, but fanny packs shouldn't be one of those.
They may have tried to rebrand it as a belt bag, but we weren't buying it. We knew it was just the same old fanny pack.
Belt bag? What the fuck? Why would anyone call it a belt bag?
As dorky as they look, though, we can't deny that it's actually kind of convenient to have a totally hands-free purse. There are some nice fanny packs nowadays, I gotta tell ya, but that's the last fad from my childhood I thought would get a second life. Now, fanny packs are super useful, but our number one kinda isn't. Take a look at these other fads from the 2010s before you find out what it is.
I'm gonna start with my skirts because
Mullet skirts. I have never heard of mullet skirts. Like, what the fuck are those? What kind of propaganda am I being fed right now? Mullet skirts. I mean, we've all heard of mullets, and we've all heard of skirts, but I've never heard them doing the fusion dance and creating mullet skirts.
Called high-low skirt, or I've heard the
Oh.
name mullet skirt or asymmetrical skirt.
Those? Those. They're not bad. I mean, there's some that look good, but like, they're not bad.
Skirt, so the skirt is short in the front and long in the back.
Long. Those actually look atrocious. Those do not look good at all. No, those are just no. Those are a big no-no. Fashion police, if you see anyone wearing these, arrest them right on the spot. Do not give them a chance. Arrest them right on the spot. SMH.
So then if I wanted to fit my car key, what I would do is I just would...
I've seen some mini bags around and they don't look that bad. Like, if they're mini enough to, like, hold important things, then yeah, go for it. But if they're, like, fucking this small, just why? Like, the bags that we see right there, they're not bad. They can carry important things for you, and it's definitely more convenient than having a giant fucking purse. That's just my take.
This would take my car key and put it inside here, and then I would take a regular lipstick and put it there. So this is what you can fit inside. It's everything I need for a day. Like if I'm just going to the mall, sometimes I carry.
See, it can carry what you need. It carries what you need. See, you don't need this giant fucking 50-pound purse carrying a lot of bullshit and then losing stuff you need in the purse. Like, oh shit. Well, where did my one thing go? Where did this thing go? Where did that go?
Carry this. I keep coming back to the comfort factor, but to have a fashion item that is stylish.
I've actually thought about getting these before. They don't look bad at all. I mean, sure, you'll have to wear them on certain days. Like, if there's water out, if it's raining, you really can't wear them or else your feet are gonna get wet and yucky. But, like, on a nice day, you could probably wear these. I mean, they don't look bad. I think they're kind of nice.
And on trend, but also comfortable is a real winner in my mind. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
No.
You have the option to be notified for occasional videos on notification. A decade, it seemed one. Make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Okay, I spoiled it.
Tiny sunglasses.
Tiny sunglasses.
For what felt like a decade, it seemed like the rule was the bigger the sunglasses, the better. This appeared to originate with celebrities like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, who wanted to hide their identities while out in public. That's why we were so rattled when this...
Those are some pretty tiny sunglasses, let me tell you. They're like sunglasses a blind man would wear. Like, you'll just see a blind man walking on the street, or like, you know how in cartoons there would be a blind person and they would have those same exact sunglasses, like, you know, the sunglasses, the tiny ass sunglasses with the stick. You know, they're blind.
This trend seemed to be reversed, with increasingly smaller and smaller frames coming into style during the 2010s. How would we hide our true feelings behind glasses so small? Trendy as it may be,
some of these frames on these glasses don't look like nice. Like, the first small glasses that we seen that were just circles, those didn't look too bad, right? But then now these other ones that we're seeing with these wacky ass frames just do not look good whatsoever. Like what the fuck? It's just, you know, why?
we're sticking to the fact that this look is straight up silly. Do you agree with our picks?
And that is it for the video. That was interesting. Okay. Okay. I'll put my camera right there because I'm gonna look at these Okay. Hang on. Okay. Right there. Let's see. The whole thing sounds like a bitter old lady rant on the younger generation. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. This is like watching grandma complain for 9 minutes. Clear bags are required at some music venues so you can see what is in your bag for security purpose. We don't want concealed weapons. And all that makes sense. That I see why like clear bags, clear purses would be helpful in that case. Yeah, I never took that in. Yeah, so this comment is also saying like you'll be seeing clear bags in like places like schools, universities, concerts, etc., etc., because people can hide weapons in like purses and bags like that. So yeah, it makes sense to have the clear bags, so like you can see what someone is carrying in that bag. I think this list was stupid. A lot of these were not that bad. Sounds like the last minute homework assignment and you Google everything. Yeah, most of these trends did start back in the 90s and 80s. And it is true that fashion trends recycle all the time. So, like, what we see now, as in today, for a trend, and let's say that dies off in a couple of years, we'll give it like 10 more years, and those trends will come back. I mean, hey. One of my opinions on it. Some of the fashion trends that were shown here were not good. I wasn't a big fan of them. Others, like the man bun, the bucket hats, I like those. And I don't see why they would be on here. But then again, everyone has their own opinion, and I guess Mojo does their research. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just kind of rambling on. Yes, that is it for today's video. I promise I will be uploading more to YouTube. I have a couple videos that I have ready to upload, and I'm working on a couple other ones because I want to start getting back into YouTube. I've been posting a lot on TikTok, so if you want to go see what I'm doing on TikTok, by all means, go for it. But yeah, that is really about it. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.